Hey guys, just like I thought, it's going to be a 2-day video. So, sit back and watch the dragon finally come to life, right? It took a while, but it was fun. And I really got to learn a lot while I was going through the process. And I think I basically go through this process with all my art. I kind of start off kind of feeling good. Then I get about halfway and I'm like, oh. And then by the time I've completed it, I'm like, hey, good job. You know, every once in a while you go, not so great. But then there's those times where you go, booyah. And that's kind of where we're at. Today is a booyah day. Yes. So, watch the video. If you don't mind, hit the like button. Also, if you would hit the subscribe situation if you haven't done that already. Also, hit the bell for notification. Ding dong all day long. So there you are. Alright guys, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get my bacon bond and I am going to fill this little cavity with bacon bond, and then I'm going to touch a little bit on the knee of the dragon, and then I'm going to also go around my little ring that I made. I'm going to pop the ring on. I think that will maybe like that, just like a little ring, and then tip of the wing and push that in and then balance it up here. Then a little bit of push here and here, and then start to make it look a little interesting. Then I'll probably do is just add a little bit of some kind of look to texture or whatever, just not, it doesn't have to be overkill, right? And then boom, boom, boom. Yeah, see? Nice. Nice. Looks good, right? I'll make sure that goes all the way around. I'm going to do that on the other side, and then just before I throw it in the oven, I am going to actually take a bit of wire and wrap it around. I'm going to take this thicker wire and wrap it around just so that if while it's cooking, if it moves or anything like that, there won't be a problem. So it should work out. And I think what I'll do is I'll just make sure everything's looking good that way, right? I put a tiny bit of clay underneath here, also to give it a little bit more support too. So there you are. And then I'll pop the other wing on and bake time. And then after that, it is paint time. Yabba yabba do. Okay, day 2 of the dragon. Now, I'm gonna have to be honest with you guys. I said that I won't be doing any more clay, and I probably won't for a little while, but I really do actually enjoy doing it. But was this one an easy one to do? No, this was frustrating. There were lots of little problems. If you're wondering why there is brown there, that is because I actually ran out of the firm clay and had to use some other clay. Now, in the overall, using the paper mache as an armature was good, but not perfect. It didn't really assist in anything extra. But it definitely had its points of view that were fun to do. Anyways, my dragon is now going to get painted, and I will be happy when my dragon is finally painted. I learned a lot through it, but would I consider this a good learning one for people watching and wanting to learn how to do it? No. But I did my best. And so as I said, I'm going to paint her up, or him up, and we'll see how it looks at the end. And that's really what matters. In the end, if it comes out the way you liked, then there you are. You're happy. Okay, so let's paint away. So I'm going to be using the color shift paint that is from Folk Art. And I'm still kind of debating as to how I should go about this, because I was going to do it in this black look so it looks metal-like, but then I was thinking about red, and then there's like a purple too. A purple dragon would be kind of cool. I'm just not 100% sure yet. So we'll see what happens. Ta-da! So I put on a first coat, basically making sure that it's well covered. I did it by using the black regular paint, and then I added the folk art color shift to it. So it gives a little bit, but not too much. And then what I can do is I can add more to where spots where I want it to really kind of pop out. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm not 100% sure, but I think maybe purple wings, and then maybe some red back here, maybe some yellow up here, kind of a multicolored dragon with little features, you know, hopefully. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to go with it. Now here's something else that I might have not mentioned, or no, I'm sure I didn't mention it. Anyways, I slap on the paint fairly quickly and fast, and then try to cover as much as possible. Then what I'll do is I'll come back with a kind of a watery brush and slap on again. But what that does is any of those little crevices that weren't there, the paint that's on there is going to help fill it in. So just what I do is once I've got it on there nice and you know, strong, I just do that. Basically slap it in there fast, and then you start to find that you fill up your crevices quite quickly. So it really helps in getting it all over. Okay? So like I said, just as the paint dries, because acrylic dries really fast, right? So you can see right there where it's still a little bit kind of somewhat sloppy. So a little bit of paint, and it starts to fill it up fairly quickly. And then I might just have to hit that again with a brush. But right there on the hands, right? Boom, the paint was still there. And I did it up, see again, wherever the scales are, and that, especially in those little dark crevices, you really want to get in there and make sure that it's happening, right? See that? Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. But see, I now have filled in the spots, and then I can just come back and look at the other spots and say, oh, okay, that needs a little bit more filling there, or whatever it takes, right? But you can see now, as I work on this, see, look at that, right there, boom, 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 starting to fill that in, and then come back with a touch of paint, and next thing you know, pretty much filled in, and it doesn't take as long, right? You're just kind of cutting down a little bit of time. And there we are. Well, I feel that I have covered every spot of the dragon. So it's completely done, I think. Then again, I probably will find another spot sooner or later. Anyways, there we are. 4 days later, he was finally done. Alright guys, so it looks like it's going to be purple wings. Purple wings, purple wings. I shouldn't sing, sorry about that. Anyways, there we are. I'm going to do purple wings. Okay, so I've painted it. I've got all the different colors happening in there. More of a rainbow dragon. I love it. I really love the way the wings turned out. They really have something going on there. But yeah, take a look. There it is. And then the red for the big scales in the back there. And yeah, I think I really do like it. Really like it. And then the nice blue eyes, right? Pretty blue eyes, right? And yeah, it happened. So overall, it turned out good. I'm happy with it. Would I do it exactly the same way? Heck no. But it was an experience, and that's what this is all about. It's an experience. It was fun. So keep on working, and I'll see you at the end of the video. So my rainbow dragon, I would have to say rainbow dragon because of all the colors that I added into it. It really turned out great. I loved the wings. I loved everything about it. Getting there took time and took a little bit of frustration, but that's the fun of doing these types of things. I think you start off and you're like, okay, this is what's going to happen, and then little quirks and works and glurks and whatever, but that's what brings it to the end. And when it comes to the end, you look at your work. Sometimes you love it, and sometimes you don't. And a lot of times I think I look at my stuff and I'm like, oh, critical, very critical of my own work. Then at the end of it, when I see it again, I kind of go, oh, you know what, that wasn't bad. And when I really like it is when you finish a piece and you go, wow, I did that. Yeah, I did. Huh. Good for me, laddie. That's right. See? So, have a great day. Be cool like a big bull and moose. And remember, again, just remember. I don't know what we're remembering about, but something. See you at the next video. How's that? Does that sound good? Okay, cool.